Here we go. Elliott Eccles. Rapid fire. Hook top row press.
Hook.
We've done this before. Let's see if anything changes. Flop wrist to king's move.
King's move.
No, that's the same. Strap or no strap?
I'm beginning to like strap pulling more, but I'd always go no strap.
Yeah. Leg days.
Do them.
Tournaments or super matches?
Super matches.
Favourite arm wrestler?
Favourite arm wrestler? It was always Brezink and Vovoda when I first started.
You might have said Daddy Can last time.
Daddy Can, I do like Daddy Can a lot. I like the way he pulls. But I think Brezink.
Brezink. Least favourite arm wrestler?
I know I said last time.
Yeah, Jerry Caderet.
Jerry Caderet.
Yeah.
I'd still... there was one... Dare I say... Michael Todd. Just for the
Todd?
Just for the way he acts.
All right, what do you mean?
Revaz. I don't like the way he acted against the Latin. He's my new least favourite.
Revaz is your least favourite?
Yeah, no respect there.
Proudest arm wrestling moment?
Getting the win on Frode.
Yeah?
Definitely up there, yeah.
Yeah, still there?
Still the one, yeah.
Still better than your win a couple of weeks ago?
Against Ray?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It was, yeah.
Short-term and long-term goals?
I want to be a WAF world champion, that's my goal.
Is that short or long-term?
Long-term, but if I can make it shorter, ideal.
Okay, so what's your short-term goal?
My short-term goal is become British champ.
Yeah.
Under 105 kilo British champ overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my short-term. But the WAF and East versus West, that's a long-term.
Yeah. Trash talk or sportsmanship?
Sportsmanship.
Are you testing yourself when you go to the table, or are you fighting your opponent? I already know the answer to all these.
Yeah.
We've done it.
I am testing myself.
Regular members, they'll know. You're testing yourself.
Testing myself.
Yeah.
Always.
Rest or active recovery?
Active recovery.
You know what, I think I might take that question out of there, because I don't think anybody has said rest, ever. Strength, speed, technique, stamina, rank them.
Strength, number one. I would always fight that against any argument, because I do believe it's a strength sport, and strength will always win, no matter how technical you are. Strength, stamina.
Although Tom would argue it's technique.
Tom Holland.
Holland, yeah.
You'd argue it's technique.
And he's got a point, because if you
at a certain level, strength is a guarantee.
It's probably easier to speak to someone like
Devon.
Tom Wilson.
Well, you could
and say, but how many big, strong guys have you just easily pop?
Yeah.
And they're way stronger than him,
yeah.
But he's got technique.
Well, you could just argue that Devon beat Hermes, strength-wise. You'd argue Hermes
but you're talking about two elite. You're talking about not massive differences, but just generally in arm wrestling, from absolute never arm wrestled to the most technical arm wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
That's the same as saying somebody who's completely weak compared to the world's strongest man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you put them both on the same ilk.
They are. But if you're going in terms of competitions, and if you're going to be at a certain comp, your strength, your technique level's going to be similar, you'd think. I don't know.
Yeah. As you progress through novice and stuff like that, but your strength level might necessarily not. But it will do in certain areas, of course.
Yeah, but that's why strength's more important, no? Your strength level does vary, and that's why.
I don't know, it's an interesting debate.
It is. I think certain lifts, the stronger you are, the more guaranteed a good position you, like pronation, but wrist strength.
Stamina and speed, they're definitely down.
Speed's up there.
Okay.
Speed's up there. Definitely speed.
But still,
I'd say
speed's more.
Technique and speed on a par. You can be as technical as you want, but if you're not fast enough, you're not in a match.
Yeah. Well, but what if you're a defensive top roller?
It's a lot of technique. It's one of those things, isn't it? Arm wrestling just is one of those things.
It's a good debate.
Everyone can play devil's advocate with anything.
But not everybody puts stamina last, actually, because
that's why it's so great. Because everyone does favour different things.
Yeah.
And that's why you get good matches.
Yeah.
Some people beat someone, other people.
Styles make fights.
Styles make fights, and just based on those four things you just mentioned.
Let's rank yourself Strength, speed, stamina, strength. Strength, speed, stamina, technique.
I think strength's still the highest. I think over those. Technique, getting there. No, but stamina's above technique. So strength, stamina, technique, and speed's last. Sadly, I shouldn't be saying that going into Bogdan match, but yeah.
You know,
I need to work on speed.
You just need to counter his speed with just shooting for position.
Yeah, position.
Position is going to be key.
It is.
Let's talk about Bogdan for a bit.
Yeah.
So, how did this match come about?
Got asked a couple of weeks ago if I fancied a match with Bogdan. I think he's coming off a win against Wall. I'm coming off a win against Ray. I love a test. Wasn't sure if I was going to be 100% for it, but then I thought he might not be 100%. So now's a good time to test myself. He's a super strong guy. Technical hook puller, Romanian national champ. A lot of respect for him. I know just how strong he is based off who he's beaten. So I thought, yeah, sod it. He's competes at my weight class sometimes. What a test, I'll take it. I
do think it is a no-lose situation for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you are so young and so young in the sport, and you're climbing the ladder, and I think you need to keep climbing. You need to keep taking tougher matches.
That's it.
At some point, you'll hit your level, come back down a little bit, and then go back at it again, and you just keep breaking the glass ceiling.
Yeah.
And at the moment, you're smashing through glass ceilings, and this may be another one.
But it's good. Even if I do get lost, I'll figure out what on my game needs work and how I can refine my training and what to work on, areas of weakness. Because sometimes a roll of wins isn't actually that useful for your training, because you're just like, okay, after that, what do I do?
Everything right.
Just do exactly the same.
Yeah.
Whereas you could have a weakness there that someone's could easily exploit, and you don't know.
Yeah.
It's only when you face that guy that you see the chinks in your armour.
Yeah, and I suppose that the beauty of Bogdan is, I do think you're going to have more stamina than him.
I hope so.
But of course, he's going to have more ways to attack you.
Yeah.
And I think it's which one happens, whether he finds the way earlier.
Yeah.
Or you outlast him, or what, I don't know. I really do think it's an interesting match.
Yeah, I agree. I think the tough thing about an opponent like Bogdan or James Wall is that they're so unlike any training partner you come against.
Yeah.
So I'll only have the then and now to kind of figure out, like a brutal press. I don't train with anyone that's got a nasty press on them, so
yeah,
it's hard for me to have a plan for someone, on the day. But this is it. This is the test.
Well, I was talking to Bogdan earlier on, and he was just talking about his press, and he was saying like it doesn't know where his press is because he can't train it against somebody, because
it just flashes them.
You destroy yourself and you hurt your opponent. If they're going to really try and defend it.
Yeah.
And you go straight through them or whatever, it'll hurt them. And it's just something. He's like, you can't really
until now
train it. You've just got to do it in matches.
So I'm the guy that's going to take the beating.
Yeah, or stop him and it'll hurt him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do, can't it?
Yeah.
If you land the press wrong.
Yeah.
It's very risky.
Yeah. Well, the press is risky for both athletes.
Yeah. It's one of those moves, isn't it? You got to go all in or nothing.
Yeah.
If you half-heart press, you're going to get injured big time.
Yeah, and you'll be found out of position, and
that's my plan. If I can cancel his press out in the setup, so he can't get shoulder behind his hand.
Yeah. What matches have you been watching
of him?
Yeah.
I watched him and Wall match quite a lot.
Yeah.
I watch his training videos more, like him training against people rather than his matches.
Yeah.
I know he sets up really high and over his hand, but if he sets up behind his arm like that, he's very hard to beat. So I've got to get him here. Square him arm off.
And he'll
very divey in and fast, and
he'll whinge and he'll bitch and he'll
yeah.
But then he might just change his position. Might just go and try and top roll you. Oh.
I think if he does that,
you've got him.
Yeah. I think so. He's a hooker and presser. If he tries to top roll, it's not going to be his strongest, is it? And I can capitalise on that and chop it down. We'll see.
See what happens.
I'm keen. I'm ready.
Elliott, can't wait.
Cheers, James.
Bye, mate.